Fly, Eagles, fly, baby. Fly, Eagles, fly. Was this a Super Bowl or was it a total annihilation? I know the Eagles, according to the scoreboard, only won by 18 points. But this was a beat down. Beat down. The Eagles physically dominated the Chiefs, especially in the trenches. How about that Eagles offense? I mean, they was harassing Patrick Mahomes all freaking night, basically. I mean, all night. 5 sacks. Ain't no telling how many QB pressures. 2 interceptions. Man, come on, man. That defense was hellacious tonight. The front seven, the back end of the defense, hellacious. Patrick Mahomes was discombobulated. That's what he was, especially in the first half. Matter of fact, here's the daggone Chiefs first half stats. 23 total plays. 20 yards passing, 3 yards rushing, 1.2 yards per play, 1 first down, 0 for 6 on third down in 20 plays, 3 sacks, 2 interceptions, 5 punts. That was their daggone stats at halftime. A total of 23 freaking yards. You couldn't tell nobody that the Chiefs at halftime will have 23 total yards, 0 for 6 on third down, and Patrick Mahomes would only have 20 yards passing. Nobody. Travis Kelce, none factor. Basically the entire game. And I was so glad of that. That way they ain't had to keep showing Taylor Swift flat back ass. Come on, man. They need to quit every time during the season or the playoffs when Travis Kelce do something, make a catch, then going to damn Taylor Swift. Well, they couldn't do that shit tonight. And it was a damn relief. A relief. But how about Jalen Hurts? MVP. Jalen Hurts. Y'all seen it? Daggone Chiefs came into this game with the whole objective of stopping Saquon Barkley. And they did a good job, but they forgot about Jalen Hurts. They forgot Jalen Hurts can use his damn legs too. Jalen Hurts wore their ass out. Wore them out. The only thing that went good for the Chiefs was that they stopped Saquon Barkley, but they couldn't stop shit else. Jalen Hurts put up a clinic on him. Jalen Hurts had a total of 293 total yards. Threw for 2 touchdowns and ran for 1. Jalen Hurts had a hell of a night. I think Jalen Hurts played his best game in the NFL tonight. Under the lights, on the big stage. MVP. That's what he did. Did you see Devontae Smith, the Golden Gazelle, looking like 2nd and 26 on his touchdown catch? I know y'all remember that play from the national championship game, 2017. I know y'all remember that 2nd and 26. That's what he looked like tonight. Alabama quarterback to Alabama wide receiver. Touchdown. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Jalen Hurts. Let me look at Jalen Hurts. Matter of fact, like I say, Jalen Hurts, 17 of 22, 221 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. 11 carries, 72 yards, and a touchdown. Saquon Barkley, like I said, they was keying on him. He didn't go off like he usually. 25 catches for 57 yards. Then, Devontae Smith, leading receiver, 4 catches, 69 yards, and a touchdown, 17.2 yards a carry. A.J. Brown, 3 catches, 43 yards. Man, this was total domination, especially on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, that first half, Patrick Mahomes, he couldn't do a damn thing. They couldn't run the ball. They couldn't pass the ball. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy. I ain't seen nothing like it. I ain't seen an NFL defense in my whole time of watching NFL football play like the Philadelphia Eagles defense tonight. Not in the first half. The first half, total domination. Total domination. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Matter of fact, now let me say congratulations to the entire Philadelphia Eagles team. But you know, I got to show more precedence to my Alabama Crimson Tide players. Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, Landon Dickerson, Tyler Steen, Cameron Latu, Eli Ricks. If I miss anybody, I'm sorry. You know, that's them Bama boys. But I also got to give homage to one of our biggest and best competition as far as the SEC, and that's them Georgia Bulldog players. I don't know all the players they got on the team, but I do know Jalen Carter. I do know Jordan Davis, N'Kobe Dean, who was injured, and Nolan Smith, Lewis Seen, and Keelan Ringo. I do know, well, I think that's the 6 that they got on that team. I think that's all 6 of them. I want to say congratulations to those guys too. Saquon Barkley. He's not from the SEC, but I want to say congratulations to him too. He was the piece that they needed. And he performed, even though he didn't go off tonight. He did his part throughout the season. And this tonight was a total team effort. Everything came together tonight for the Philadelphia Eagles. So congratulations to the whole entire Philadelphia team and the staff. I know that it's a lot of Philadelphia Eagle fans that watch this channel. So congratulations to y'all. I'm not a Philadelphia fan. I am a Washington Commanders fan. NFC East, I might add. But I got to say congratulations to y'all, man. Y'all deserve this. And I wanted the Eagles to win. I was cheering for the Eagles because I wanted Jalen Hurts to get him a Super Bowl. And he said it right tonight. All the good times, all the bad times, they make you better. You use it as fuel, especially the bad times. From getting benched at Alabama, transferring to transferring to Oklahoma University, being the starter over there, taking that team to the playoff, eventually losing, to now he's a Super Bowl champion. 26-2 as a starter at Alabama. Coming in relief for Tua Tagovailoa 2018 SEC championship, down by 10 points. Taking Alabama to a win. A comeback win, I might add. After getting benched in the national championship game the year prior and losing his starting job coming into the season. Still on the big stage he performed. And once again, on the biggest of stages, he performed once again. 2 Super Bowl appearances, and now he's a Super Bowl champion in his short NFL life. Devontae Smith also. Can't forget about the Slim Reaper, the Golden Gazelle. Can't forget about him, baby. Landon Dickerson transferring, I believe, from Florida State, come to Alabama for 1 year, winning them a national championship, baby. Come on, baby. I got to give homage to these Alabama boys, because guess what? They played for my Alabama Crimson Tide. But like I say, I would be remiss if I didn't mention those Georgia Bulldog players. Because I got much respect for those guys too. I mean, I got respect for everybody on that Eagles team. But I got to mention those guys. These Alabama players and these Georgia Bulldog players. Because there's a lot of them on that Eagles team. Among other players from a lot of other college football programs. So yeah, I got to remember, I got to mention those guys, man. But Jalen Hurts goes to the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Guess what he did? Started out as a backup. Ended up being the starter, I believe, in his second season. He was behind Carson Wentz. I believe it was like game 14 or 15 of his second season. They benched Carson Wentz and went and replaced him with Jalen Hurts. They did that. And now what Carson Wentz said, a backup for the Kansas City Chiefs, while Jalen Hurts is still starting for those Philadelphia Eagles. And then took them to 2 Super Bowls since he took over for Carson Wentz. 2 Super Bowls. So hey, it is what it is. And now he's a starter for the Philadelphia Eagles and took them to a Super Bowl victory. Jalen Hurts. Yeah, he did that. And guess what else? You know I got to troll. Y'all know I got to do it. My Alabama Crimson Tide. You know I got to say it. My Alabama Crimson Tide done ruined another three-peat. Say it ain't so, just like my Alabama Crimson Tide ruin a three-peat in 2023? For those Georgia Bulldogs, they ruined a three-peat tonight for those Kansas City Chiefs. My Alabama boys. So Alabama ended another three-peat. You know I got to say it. You know I got to say it, baby. So, like I say, this was a disaster for the Kansas City Chiefs. They could have stayed their ass at home with this shit. Patrick Mahomes looking like he didn't know what to do. The Chiefs' offensive line just getting annihilated. Oh, my goodness, man. Oh, my. That was a damn shame. Hey, at least Xavier Worthy, hey, he had a decent game. But the rest of them, hot ass garbage. And I am so glad that daggone Travis Kelce didn't do a damn thing tonight. I mean, he didn't do nothing. Mr. Irrelevant. That's what he was tonight. Mr. Irrelevant. And I'm so glad. I'm so glad. It's bad when to praise a man when he down or wish on his downfall. But I'm so glad that Travis Kelce didn't do a damn thing tonight. I'm so glad the Kansas City Chiefs lost. Who ordered a damn 40 apiece? Philadelphia Eagles. But anyway, I'm so glad Kansas City lost, and I'm so glad that they didn't have the refs on their side tonight. The refs called it fair and square, and I am so glad. I guess the refs heard all the chatter of fans talking about how they always making these phantom calls for the Chiefs and for Patrick Mahomes. I'm glad it didn't happen tonight. I'm glad it didn't happen tonight. And I'm telling you, this score is not indicative of how the game went. Total annihilation by the daggone Philadelphia damn Eagles. 1, 2. Man, it was like, I mean, they got 5 sacks. Hey, you get a sack. You get a sack. You get a sack. You get a sack. Man, poor Patrick Mahomes. Oh, man. You know what? Them goddamn Eagles, they smoking on a Kelce pack tonight. How about that? We smoking on a Kelce pack. That's what them Eagles fans smoking on, a Kelce pack. A Patty pack. That's what they smoking on. Kelce and Patty pack. Daggone shame. Poor Patty Mahomes. It ain't Patty Miho. It ain't even Patrick Mahomes no more. It's Patty Miho. The way they got their ass with Patty Miho. But anyway, it is what it is. Them goddamn Eagles, man, they did their thing. Congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles, man. They did their thing tonight, man. Especially, congratulations to Jalen Hurts, man. Congratulations, Jalen Hurts. You deserve this more than anybody I can think of. More than anybody. So shout out to you, Jalen Hurts. And hey, it is what it is. The Chiefs. And I'm glad you on the losing end in 2025. Yes, sir. I'm glad you on the losing end. What is it? February to what? February night 2025, I believe it is. I don't know what the hell. February night 2025. I'm glad you on the losing end. I'm so glad. But congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles and Jalen Hurts. You deserved it.